Hi, everybody. My name is Kyeanne and I'm the behavior interventionist for Head Start and Early Head Start. Some of you guys already know me because last year I was the behavior interventionist for Burlington and Mount Pleasant. And this year I'm also going to be helping out for Madison and Kyeanne. Because I'm a new face to a couple of the sites, I did want to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you and explain to everybody my general approach and what you can expect from me this school year. You should have received two handouts. One of them, everybody should have received in their pre-service packet, and that's just listing out my approaches in a lot more detail than what I'll explain today. And the other one I sent out to people that I either haven't met yet or have only had a couple interactions with. So that way you have my contact information, just gives you a very general rundown of everything and things like that, and just introduce myself. That way you have that on hand. Um, so just to run through at least the start of what you can expect from the school year, is about a week in, or when I return from maternity leave this year. I will be setting up meetings with all of the teaching staff. And in these meetings, we just discuss any concerns that you're having. If you have any questions, if you need anything from me, we'll do all of that in this meeting. And then at the end of it, we will set up what's called an initial observation. And this initial observation is just me in the background taking notes, getting a big picture of everything. So that way I can see what's all happening in the classroom, instead of being involved. That way I can be in the background and just get a general idea of what's all happening in the class. Um, I am a big believer in PBIS strategies. So before I say that a child is necessarily the issue, I just like to make sure that we're doing everything on our part first. So that's kind of where this initial observation takes us. Um, as I stated earlier, I will be in the room for the majority of the class. And at the end of it, I will go ahead and type up some notes. And you will always receive a copy of my notes for any observations that I do. I do believe in full transparency with you guys. So any notes that I type up, you guys will always receive a copy of those. And we also will always do a meeting at the end of our initial observation, usually about 2-3 days afterwards. So that way I've got time to type everything up and get some stuff set up for you guys. And in that meeting, we'll just go over everything that I noticed, maybe set some goals for the classroom, things like that. And then we'll also schedule a second observation. And in that observation, it's going to be much shorter, usually 1 to 3 hours, depending on if you're a duration or a part-day class. And this one, I'll be a lot more interactive. I'll be interacting with the kiddos, playing with them on the floor, and also helping you guys out a lot more too. Maybe giving some in the moment suggestions, helping out, things like that. Just to kind of develop a better relationship with you guys and become a familiar face in the classroom. Last year, I was able to be in the classrooms a lot more than I probably will this year, but I'm going to do the best that I can to at least pop in once a week, just to make sure that everything's going okay, make sure you guys are feeling supported by me, and offer any assistance that I can to you guys. I will also regularly check in, maybe not necessarily in person, but I will email you guys, I'll call you, things like that, just to do a very general check-in. Like I said, I want you guys to feel supported by me. Even if I am going to be at all the sites this year, I want you guys to know that I am here to support you, and you always feel like you have that from me. If you need any materials, I can almost always find something to fit your needs. And if I can't find it on the internet, I can usually create it. So don't be afraid to ask for anything. I'm very excited to begin working with all of you and meeting all of you guys in person. And I can't wait to see what great things come from this school year. Like I said, don't hesitate to get a hold of me if you need anything. You can email me or call me at my office, and I'm based out of the course site, My extension is 1745, and that should also be at the end of my memo for those of you that have received that. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see all of you soon.